So let's do those intros for the YouTube. Hi, I'm Chickadee. I'm the I already fucked it up. Hi, I'm Chickadee. I use she, they pronouns. Shut up! And I'm the dungeon master. Let's start with Red.
Hi, I'm Red. Thanks so much for checking out the video. If you want to subscribe, like, and comment down below.
Just simple. Hi, I'm Red. I use he, him pronouns. I play Harry, he, him, and he is a wizard sorcerer? Fuck, I don't even know.
I missed the most important part. Hi, I'm Red. He, him pronouns, sorcerer, but also warlock. Harry Dresden from the books.
Oh.
Okay, Chris, I know you can do this.
Hi, I'm Cribbins. I use the he, him pronouns. I also play the character Lotruda that's a level 3 ranger who uses they, them pronouns. That's how you fucking do it!
Let's go!
I am Tex. I'm a he, him pronouns, and I play Drugar, who I realize isn't a level 4 barbarian. I thought we leveled up.
No, you guys are level 4. That's why I put 4 up.
Sorry.
You guys are silly.
And Drugar goes under the he, him as well.
All right, sounds good. We did it, kind of.
Nailed it.
Yeah, so, Chris did the thing last time, so I feel like we should make Red do this one, since Tex said first that he didn't want to.
What?
Let's
but I
go.
did it.
If you do a good job, I'll give you a little inspiration.
I don't remember anything.
I guess you should have paid attention to the recap that we just played.
But we were talking.
have
We
three
were having
notes.
such lovely conversations.
3 pages of notes on last session, but I did it last week, so...
If you really don't want to, we can get
Do I have any
Cribbins to do
notes?
it.
Wait, let me open up this file that just says document.
Honestly, I think Tex's notes were great.
Nope.
Okay. I can do the sesh.
Okay.
I'll take notes this time. because
Take
I'll
notes,
do
and
the next-
you are definitely doing the next one. All right.
Okay, I'm doing the next one. I'll
Wicked.
take notes this time.
So I'm going straight from my memory and the notes, but from what I understand, we decided to go into a dream state. The three party members to meet the Dreamweaver. We did a trial and we killed some suckers. Latruda spoke to a crow saying that they know where a rift is. It knows where a rift is, and we're gonna go figure that out. As for my notes specifically, allow me to read exactly what I've written here. Basil is a cook in the camp. Is Lorhalf's brother. I wrote Drugar is special, which we all knew from the beginning, but apparently there's a certain aura about him about that. The Dreamweaver, it was a psychic that it's able to put people to sleep if they have trouble sleeping and can connect psychically, I believe, to those folks. We decided to drink some Valeria tea and lavender incense to get into the trance that got us into that dream state. And then I put redhead dash tails. I'm not sure what that means. And Avela is a thin bitch. That's basically what I wrote there.
Okay.
And then we have Alfena and Modar are my homies. And then can fix rifts that began. We were here to fix rifts that began to leak, or more Atars come to our plane and screw things up. And that's pretty much where I got it. And I hope you guys are all caught up now. Anyway,
So I think the
Okay.
head tails thing is about the coin incident. Do you remember
Oh.
the coin incident?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what that's talking about.
right.
It's just a prank,
Oh,
bro. Yeah. No, I think that hit.
In the Astro
I think that hit all of the things. Does anybody want to add anything to the recap? I know Chris took a lot
got
of notes,
laid.
so yeah.
Oh yeah, Latruda got laid.
Oh yeah, Latruda got laid.
Lasagna
Hi.
nipples. That's a great name. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Before we get started, we should probably quickly thank Roll for Romance for retweeting the Go Live. Just saying. Yeah,
I'm
if I-
fangirling so hard right now. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Roll
no,
for
no, no.
romance. Thank you. I don't know if you're like lurking or something, but thanks for the retweet. That's fantastic. They just wanted to sleep. Damn those Dreamweavers. But yeah, welcome in Lasagna Nipples. Sit back, relax, enjoy. Yeah, that's basically it. So to set the scene for where we ended, Latruda had just finished speaking to a raven and asking like if they knew like what the source of the rifts were, where one was. The raven did say that they knew where one was, and so they're going to lead the party to it the next morning, and everybody went to sleep. So I guess we will start with everybody waking up.
Oh.
The little chicken wing. I love it.
So we're at the camp, right? The camp like next to the Dreamweaver place?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys just like slept exactly where you were. You didn't say you were going anywhere, so...
Yeah, I don't think we walked back, right? So yeah, we just literally slept where the because I think we had the Dreamweaver animals protecting us and Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox is always protecting us.
Yep. So I think we were good to
Does
do
Fox have to sleep?
Oh, right. Okay, so we slept right where the Dreamweaver thing was. We didn't go back to the camp yet. Okay.
No, it would take you a very long time to get back, right?
Right.
Because you left like in the morning, and it was nearly a day's travel because you wanted to or it was like a day's travel because you wanted to walk until it got dark because you figured that like Dreamweaver thing would be best at night.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I remember this now.
Yeah. And then you guys just like passed out after you passed out.
Good. Does that mean we get an extra long rest? Is that how that works?
Don't know about that. You did have like an in-dream fight.
Yeah, it wasn't restful. Or at least it wasn't one of those fights where you like punch really slow and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
I hate those. Those are the worst. Yeah, so I guess I'll like set the scene a little bit. When you wake up, that perimeter of beasts is no longer there, but your raven friend is still there. The raven's eyes are still blue. And yeah, the mess from your shrine is still there. So anything that you want to do, you can do. The crow's just kind of like, or the raven's just like patiently waiting.
I mean, I'm gonna do the first thing that I do every morning, and I'm gonna make some breakfast.
Sure, sounds good.
Drugar will keep an eye on Harry because he still thinks he's possessed with the coin.
Sounds good.
But then he'll also mention like, oh, if we're gonna find where one of these rifts are, do we still have the violet summoning thing?
Yeah, you still have that.
Great. So I don't know which one of us has it, but we should. Drugar will mention it's really good that we're gonna figure out this rift so we can get Violet to come to where we are, and we can place her back in the Feywild. Maybe she can, or they can direct us.
Also, are we assuming that if we go through the portal, then we'll end up in the Feywilds?
At least I did. I absolutely think that.
It's pretty, yeah, it's like, the Feywilds is pretty big, right? I mean, we could end up in a different plane, but we're pretty sure it's going to end up being Feywilds at this point.
Yes, because I remember from the reports that we were told about people have been appearing in random places.
Yeah.
And I know time does not work the same, if I remember correctly. So I think our best bet is to try our best not to actually go through. Otherwise, who the fuck knows where we will end up.
Yeah, going through without preparation is probably not a good idea.
So basically we should find someone or something that we can get to go in and then maybe pop back out to tell us where it is.
Or we could try to find a guide for the Feywilds to help us.
Do you think
like
Violet may? Yes.
Violet, maybe? Yeah.
Assuming it's Feywild, if we were like, hey, listen, we found your way back home. Go through here and then to somewhere different. Yikes.
Yeah,
The
or we
seventh
can,
layer of
yeah,
hell.
or if Violet can't help, I might be able to try to talk to someone to try to enlist help.
Sweet.
But we'd
Oh,
have to.
Fae.
Because
we
you're possessed
do,
with that
but they
coin.
don't do things for free. We'd have to offer a favor. We'd want to be very careful about
A
what we
favor?
offer to. Not. Well, I mean, maybe that kind of favor. I don't know.
A favor.
Oh god.
Oh, are you
No.
making a pun?
Yeah.
A pun right now? We're trying to have a
That's
serious
mostly-
conversation about the future of our party, the end of the world, maybe, and you're making a fucking pun.
Well,
I love it. No,
we-
seriously, I love it. That's great.
yeah, I thought I genuinely insulted you for a second then.
Wait.
I will be
No,
feeding.
brevity is
ravens.
important in not brevity. Levity is important in serious situations.
Sure.
Thank goodness you said that, because that was very crucial to our next point of action. So, Druga, at this point, will grab some grub that Latruda's cooked.
Yeah.
And
I'll also
scarf it
steal
down.
some of Fletcher's food and eat it.
Well,
And then-
I think
Yeah,
they
for sure.
usually make food for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's been their thing for like since day one.
And that's what he appreciates about you.
Is that what you
While
appreciate
I'm-
about me?
I do it all one-handed, obviously. And then when they're done making breakfast, I'm gonna like put my fake leg on, and put my stump protector on, and then I'll cast Speak with Animals with some food for the bird as well.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh wait, before I do that, does anyone actually remember how this violet works?
That's okay. You totally do remember. You have to plant it.
Oh, we have to plant it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I was totally going to brew it in some tea or something. I don't know. Okay.
Set it
Oh,
on
that's
fire.
fair. Now, do we want to do this now, or do you want to do this when we get to where the rip is?
Yes, I
Well,
believe.
we didn't have a meta. We didn't have a long rest, right?
No, I'm giving you a long
slept
rest.
Oh, we did have a long rest.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
So
Okay.
basically, the way that I'm looking at this, I assumed you'd want a long rest. If you don't want one, we can do that too. But I think a long rest, and you're just waking up like late morning instead of
Yeah.
like the time that you usually would. So like it's closer to
Okay.
noon.
Sounds good. So in that case, then, if we do, I just realized my hit point maximum is higher than I think it's because I leveled up. So what we want. So if we, okay, sorry, I'm.
That's okay. Yeah, yeah. You're good.
So if we can get a guide right now where we are, we could go to the Feywilds, do what we need to do there, and then we can basically use the Feywilds to teleport to wherever we want to on this plane if we can find the right way to re-enter. So we can actually save travel time by going to the Feywilds right now if we can have a guide. Otherwise, it's obviously very dangerous.
Yes, yes, that makes a lot of sense. So, are we agreeing that maybe we summon Violet and see if she will be our guide?
I think so. Yeah,
Plant that baby.
plant it.
I just sort of get the flower and just stick it in the floor.
Okay.
I think it's the ground. You're outside.
And that's
Do
it.
we-
You just stick it in the ground.
Do we have to water it or something?
I think
I mean,
I'd rather
give me a-
not waste the water.
I
Give me a second to
agree.
get this coffee in me. I'll water it.
Okay.
Sure.
Get it?
Yes, you're going to piss on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee on it. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't want to insult Violet. We're gonna-
What if she grew out of the violet while you're pissing on her? Oh.
What if she smelled like pee after? Yeah, it's dumb.
Just
Why do your
the-
characters always want to pee on things?
I don't know. I just find it
Yeah,
funny.
Is it
Human
something
is
that's
funny.
repressed within
Funny.
you?
Maybe.
Just the rest of the drink that I've been drinking, I just sort of pour it on it. It's just water.
Okay.
Is it hot? Is it tea? You're pouring hot water on it?
It's cooled by now.
Okay. Ooh. I'm just asking. I'm fine
Oh.
with it either way.
So the second that you water it, it starts growing at like a really fast speed for how things would normally grow. Normally you can't watch things grow. And so it grows and grows and a flower forms on top of it. Or like the flower gets bigger, I guess. It was already a flower. And then it opens and there's like a pool inside of it. When you look inside, you see Violet kind of like looking up at you, but it looks like she's looking down, you know what I mean? And she's like, hi!
Bonjour.
Hey,
Sup?
I think we are in need of your assistance.
Oh, okay. What can I do for you?
We may have found a portal to the Feywilds.
Okay.
I was wondering if you could maybe be our guide.
I could certainly try. Where are you?
Can I like angle the the front so they can like see the big rock that we're at?
Yeah,
recognize
actually, yeah,
the rock?
absolutely you can. And she's like, oh, I recognize that rock. I'm not super far away. It'll take me a
perfect.
little bit to get there. Is the rift
we are
or
fine.
is the portal there?
No, but this raven knows.
Oh, okay. Sure. I think it'll probably take me a couple of hours to get there, unfortunately.
Ooh, where are you in a directional sense from where we are now? We could maybe meet you halfway.
I am east of you.
ask the
Okay.
bird if the portal's east of us. Maybe we can meet in the middle.
Yeah.
I do kind of need to focus a little to talk to the bird. Hold on. How long is this communication going to last, Violet?
Until we're done. It'll just
Good,
keep
good,
going.
Good. Is this? I kind of put my finger in it.
Yeah, so you put your finger in it, it just like causes ripples, so it kind of like distorts the image.
Oh, okay. So not a bad touch
Oh.
situation.
Causes the
Okay.
flower to laugh like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
So I'm gonna sit down and focus for a minute
Mhm.
and
Alright.
try and listen to the raven's calls and notice the patterns and sort of. Okay, yeah, I think yes. Excuse me, Raven.
Yes.
Which direction is the rift from where we are? Lots of things are ours.
It is northwest from us.
Oh, damn.
That is the opposite way. Okay. I believe we should wait here then. I'm saying this like I turn
Drugar
around
thinks it's going well.
I turn around to Violet and I'm like, it is northwest from where we are, so I believe it may be best to wait where we are right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
I look at Drugar looks at Harry. Harry, do you have anything that can maybe speed this up at all with your magic woes or anything like that?
I've drank in the past to pass time. But do I have a way to time travel? No.
What type of magic user are you? No, I'm kidding. He does not say that. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm an evocation wizard. I blow things up.
Nice.
That makes sense, honestly, based on what Drugar has seen.
Uh,
Okay, I guess we just kind of wait this out. Is the Raven cool just chilling for another couple hours? Probably.
Are you okay staying with us for do you have anything to do in the day? Are you okay chilling with us?
Yeah, no, I can definitely wait. You fed me, so that's pretty much all I was gonna be doing.
That's cool. Have you seen my fox? He's cool. I'm just gonna make really small chit chat with this raven.
Sure. You feel like he's like kind of happy to get to chat. Like he doesn't get to do this, or like maybe he's just interested in chatting with somebody that isn't like another raven. And then Violet will kind of like call out and be like, "Oh, okay. So should I start walking then? We're gonna lose communication if I walk away from the flower."
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, oh, yeah.
I think so.
Okay,
You
and
know when
then
you just
waiting.
accidentally slip into some other language when you're bilingual and you're just and oh no, sorry. I mean in common.
and so like her face will disappear, and like you kind of like hear footsteps walking away, and then it looks like it's just a flower with like a pool in it now.
Sweet.
Neat.
So is there anything you want to do to pass the time, or?
Drugar's just going to constantly be staring at Harry just to make sure that the coin, isn't fully taking him over.
Okay, sounds good.
Just be like fiddling in my spellbook, doodling.
Sure.
Drugar trying to like look over his shoulder to see if he's drawing like pentagrams or something.
If I notice him trying to look over my shoulder, I will be purposely drawing pentagrams.
And then Drugar will slowly row back and then walk to Latruda and be like, he's losing the battle.
Okay.
What?
I think I've confided in Latruda that Drugar thinks that Harry is possessed.
And Latruda forgot and is confused.
Oh.
Using the what? A battle? Is he playing zeros and X's?
No, Harry. Remember, Harry took the coin from me and is now possessed by some sort of fey demon. And he's doing his best to fight it off, but he's drawing pentagrams now in his journal. We may have to put him down soon.
I'm not entirely sure where you were raised, but in a group of people, did anyone like mention anything about fucking with each other? I think that's what they call it.
Not once,
No?
no. And trust me, this isn't a prank. The thing that happened during the night when you were off with your new muse,
Oh my God.
there's no way that could be a prank. A prank is when you put your friend's hand in water and they pee themselves during the night. This was next level.
Wait,
And
you
maybe
put your
he'll-
friend's hand in water and then pee yourself?
Yeah, that's how it works, right? It's a very funny prank.
Look at him. I pissed myself. Look at his face.
What an idiot. Because then they feel embarrassed because they haven't. You know what I mean?
And then their hands wet.
Okay, well, I am going to go under the impression that he is maybe trying to scare you into pissing his pants. Yes,
All right.
I'm
and
trying
at
to
that point,
translate this. Crows make more sense than you.
then Drugar instantly is like, "No, I hear you. You're completely right." And he goes away, but in his head, he's thinking, "He's gotten to Latruda too. The possession is spreading. No one is safe." And then he'll go walk to Fox, and although he can't speak to Fox, he like to assume that he understands what he's saying, and goes to Fox and says, "Fox, Latruda and Harry are possessed by a thing. I need you to keep an eye on them, and you let me know if anything crazy is happening."
Fox is just going to tilt his head.
Drugard, he'll tilt his head too, saying, "This is." It's kind of like the head tilt, being like, "Yeah, I got you. I know what you know. I know you know what I'm saying, and you have my back."
And then the fox started speaking Latin.
At which point, Drugar's like, "I gotta put you all down. We'll see how long I last."
I'm gonna say this- I feel like this prank goes too far. It's gonna result in either Drugar or Harry's character ending.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And that's
You know
all.
what,
That's all he'll do.
I'm gonna go to Harry.
Okay.
Harry,
They're
I'm
plotting.
gonna just perch next
Hey,
to him
what's-
like a
up, bud?
squat. So what is this about a fiend going on with the Drugar? Because he seems quite afraid for you.
Yeah, so he had a coin, and I told him it was, I can't remember exactly, was it possessed? It's not a possessed coin,
No,
right? It's
no,
just
it
a
was
regular
just
coin,
it
right?
was a
It's just a
coin
coin, yeah.
that Drugar was very superstitious around.
Right. Yeah. So there was a coin that Drugar was superstitious about, and I decided to mess with him a little bit. So when I got him to hand it to me, I pretended it burned me. And then
Okay.
I joked, and then I picked it up and took it. And I told him about these coins like possessing people. Because that's like a real thing, but this coin isn't one of those coins. And now I told him it was all a joke, and like I tried to make him feel better, but he doesn't believe me because he thinks that's the demon trying to trick him now. Which is, fair.
Ah.
You know what? Like, fair. But at this point, I'm just messing with him a little bit.
Okay.
I don't
just
know how to
wanted to
make
be.
him... Yeah.
I wanted to be on the same level.
Yeah, and like
Just-
that's the truth, maybe. Right? Who knows?
Yeah.
But seriously, no, I'm not. I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, you have Fae in you, and you explode things and things. So
Yeah, totally.
mess with people's minds and stuff. So I mean, if you were part fiend or something like that, it really would not go,
Nope.
like
Yeah,
off
human through and
path.
through.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I
I
just
could
wanted to know
drink-
what was going on.
I could
may play
drink
along.
holy water right now. Like I could just down holy water. I'd be fine.
Cool. I mean,
Drink by the gallon. It's good electrolytes.
it depends what priest you get it off.
It's just one of those things like, yeah, I can drink it. Like, I'll drink an entire
Sure.
pitcher of beer. You watch me. Well, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just
You
gonna
know, if the
watch me do it. You're
priest
just like, okay.
if the priest eats a lot of pineapple, the holy water tastes better.
Nope.
Too far.
It's the next card. We're not on your stream, we're on mine.
Too far.
So yeah, I just wanted to be on the same level as everyone. We may need to nip that in the bud soon, but I mean, you can carry on going with
Yeah.
it for now, I suppose.
I tried. I don't know how to convince him that like it's not like how do you do that, right? Because there are beans of tricks and things, and I'm pretty sure he thinks you're now like part of it too. So I'm not. I don't know.
Gerard's like like dead eye staring, but then when they look over, he's like. And with Fox being like, Fox, they're plotting. We gotta be really careful about this. I'm gonna go get the crow on our side. So then Gerard's gonna like walk over to the crow. And again, totally speaking common, right? Like not even understanding how the speak with animals works. Actually, no. Seeing what Latruda has done with the caw-caws, he was gonna try communicating it using the cause,
Okay.
and trying to communicate like the that they're possessed beings. So be on watch.
You're gonna get some cause back, but at the same time you're gonna get the same like head tilt.
On the level.
When I see
At this point, Drugar totally thinks he can speak with animals.
Yeah.
yeah, when I see Drugar like behind like across the camp, I'll turn to Latruda. I'll be like, is he saying anything?
I'm guessing it'd just be like,
Almost so I think it sounds like a baby raven like trying to learn to speak the same way that like a toddler goes like blah 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 blah. It's like kind of the same thing.
yeah. No, he's not saying anything. The crow is saying, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
Drugar's
Violet
not
here
done.
yet? What is going on?
Yeah, so time passes, you guys do whatever you're doing in your like downtime. Harry's like doodling or whatever, you're chatting with the raven, and Drugar's like freaking out.
On edge.
Trying to talk to like any animal he can see since he thinks he can do that now. And eventually Violet shows up. You notice that she's changed the way she looks a little bit from the last time you saw her. She is like warmed up a bit. You assume like looking closer to what she normally looks like from what she told you before. And she's just like, "Hi, I found you."
Ah, I see your outfit has changed a little. I like it.
Thank you. I'm feeling a little better.
That's good. That is
So,
good.
so this rift, where are we headed?
I
I
mean,
got this, Lutruda. I got this. And caw, tell the crow that we're going. It's time to leave.
And you'll
I'm-
get the head tilt again.
Mhm.
And like he'll like hop to a new branch as like he's like trying to like talk to you with like body language instead, because he's like, you're not saying words, so like I don't think you can understand my words, kind of thing.
At that point, Dragar's like, "Oh yes, smart. We don't want Lutruda hearing what we're saying." Got it.
Um
and
I
then,
believe it
and then
is-
Drugar will be like, "Let's."
oh.
Yeah. And then we'll see if the crow understands my charades. I don't know. Are crows smart enough to
How-
understand charades?
How close am I to him?
to who?
To Drugar.
I mean, like wherever you want to be, really.
Okay, well, if I see him starting to like motion to the crow and things, I'll start walking up behind him like a bird, like, and then I'll get like really close behind him, with like trying to sneak while acting like a bird, and I'll just go, "Baka!"
I rage. No, I'm kidding. This is the end of times.
So shall we walk and talk?
Sure.
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
Is the crow actually showing us which way to go?
Yeah.
my
So
dedication.
My spell
Um,
would have done by now.
if you guys start like picking up your packs and stuff, like he's just gonna like understand, and he's gonna start like flying from tree to tree every so often, like looking back to like make sure that you are following and that's what you were trying to do. And once he knows that you are following, he'll just like start going at like a walking speed for you, like stopping on trees like as he has to.
My
Sweet.
movement speed in woodlands is doubled, but my one leg
Yeah.
halves my speed, so I am walking at normal speed.
Yes.
Which is fast for us.
Yeah.
By our standards.
Wow, look at Latruda go.
I'm sort of
Yeah.
using the odd vine and like branch and stuff, and I'm sort of swinging with my other arm, like if I get
Tarzaning.
somewhere, just like helping myself along.
Okay. So as you're going along, and you travel for a while, to the point where the sun is like, you can tell it's starting to set, because you can see it like coming in the side of the trees instead of the dappling from above. And then you come to this like open part in the trees again, and the raven will sit down on a branch. It will caw 3 times. And as it caws that second time, its eyes start to like revert back to like being normal raven eyes. And then it'll just like fly off.
Oh shit. Down one
What?
ally.
What the piece?
Mhm.
Violet, do you know if we are here? Is there any way of seeing?
I don't see anything yet. Maybe we should take a look around.
I'll take a
I
peek.
just throw a branch ahead of us.
Could I do like an Arcana check to check for the rift?
Sure. Okay. Okay. I have like 4 billion different types of checks written down that if you chose to do them, you would get different things.
Ooh. Prepared DM alert, everyone.
Yeah, so like everybody can do some sort of check. Tell me what you want to do, and obviously I'll deal with the branch thing. So if there's something Drugar wants to do within this, and then you can do your Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll close my eyes and try to like feel out with my senses to feel if there's any magical auras or fields
Yep.
or whatnot.
So you
I'm
can go
just
ahead and
trying
do that.
to figure out what the best thing for me to do would be, and it was
I got 17.
nice.
Okay.
I I think mine would probably be more from a military background, just kind of like scoping out the terrain and trying to see if, for example, like where the Raven dropped us off, if like the foliage is changed in a way, like is it being infected, or is it like getting a different type of, are things around it dying or flourishing more than the rest of it?
Okay.
I don't know what type of check that
Are
would be.
you standing where you are and looking for those things, or are you kind of like walking around the open
I think
space?
it'd be walking about, trying to give a wide berth to the potential portal, I suppose, because I don't want to accidentally fall in, which Drugar.
So you're kind of, so like, I'm picturing you kind of like doing like a perimeter around this like open space then. Okay, so I'll have you roll an investigation check.
Balls. 7.
Okay. So, Latruda throws a stick, and nothing happens. The stick just, like, flies through the middle of the open area.
Could I turn that into like a check by like picking things up and just throwing them around? You know, just like sort of tossing them a bit, you know, like through open spaces to see if it, like anything goes through anything.
Drugar's gonna fall into it. I know he's gonna fall into the portal. Oh no.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess that would also be an investigation check, based on what I've got going on here.
Okay. Ha! 11 plus a million. Hold on.
I believe it the way your character said it.
Investigation is +4, so I got 15.
Okay. So I'll deal with the Arcana check first. So you close your eyes like you have many times, kind of reaching out with your senses, to see if you feel anything, and you definitely feel something kind of like tingly in the air.
It's your possession.
Now, while you're doing this, are you standing or do you like walk around while you do it?
I was just gonna stand and have my staff. My staff would probably start glowing while I did this.
Sure. So then we'll deal with both investigation checks. So Latruda starts by just like throwing some stuff into the middle while Drugar is kind of doing a perimeter. Drugar notices that there are markings on the trees around the perimeter. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, because I do that because I've got terrible brain memories.
Oh no!
Not my brain memories.
So you notice these markings on the trees. Other than that, you don't really notice anything special. After throwing some stuff around, Latruda's not really like noticing anything going different. So they start walking around a little bit, and they also notice these markings on the trees. In addition to that, as they're walking, they get a little bit closer to the middle than Drugar has, and they feel this like tingling sensation from the very middle of it. So with that information, you can continue to do stuff and communicate that to each other.
I feel something strange. Is this... Harry, are you feeling anything?
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
feeling some
a-
tingles.
Yeah, and at this
Like,
point, Drugar is now very concerned because again, he's
Yeah.
still on the possession range. So
It's almost like something's talking to me nearby.
It almost feels like, you know, when you rub wool on leather or other wool, and you know,
Yeah.
it makes that tingly.
Or like when you rub your socks on a rug.
Yes.
And then like touch like an old CLT TV screen. You guys don't know what that is. Don't worry about it.
No,
We'll explain that another day.
I don't even know what the socks
Yeah,
are.
you lost.
Hey, socks exist. Let's be serious here.
I think stockings are a thing, yeah.
Socks aren't like some like
I was on the
What
streets,
is
man.
magic?
People in the
socks. You
streets
say?
don't have socks.
It is a sack for your foot.
You're supposed to put things in that.
A wheel? Our wagons still roll on squares, thank you.
Yes.
So you
Someone
guys can
brought out
correct
the
me.
hexagon.
You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm kind of picturing you guys like coming back together, maybe moving towards Latruda just because like they don't move as well, even though they're in the forest. So I guess they would be moving well. But anyways, I feel like that's kind of like a thing.
Habit.
So Drugar, like
Yeah.
as you get closer to Latruda, you also start to feel this tingling sensation.
Oh no, I'm gonna get possessed. Drugar grabs his axe a little bit tighter. He looks at Fox, kind of giving him a you know, we talked about this a couple sessions ago, like the head nod, be like, get ready.
Yeah.
Okay? Ready, get ready. And then is Violet coming to join us in that?
You
circle?
see her kind of like doing the same thing, looking around, trying to see if she can see anything different.
Okay, and then I'll be like, hey, Violet, we're getting a little something, little something here. Do you want to?
A little zap.
Can you see anything we're not seeing? Do you see auras about us? Do you feel stronger and better? Like, is this like a home feeling to you?
So she'll start walking over to you as well, and she'll start doing a perimeter like closer to where you are. And at some point, she'll like stop and she'll do this, and she's like, "Come right here."
Alright.
Drugar will go.
I'll wander over there.
So if you look exactly where she's looking, you see the faintest shimmering, just like in the air.
Oh,
Ooh.
magnifique. That is so cool.
Yeah, totally. We all seeing what we're seeing.
Yeah.
So this is the rift? It looks kind of thin, no? Is it? How was the size
Yeah.
of it?
It seems small, but once you get inside, it's actually surprisingly roomy.
Like your butt.
So it like spans like a little bit taller than like the average person kind of thing. It's very, very thin. Like width wise when you look at it. It's kind of like looking through a crack, like a very small, like paper thin crack, with like shimmeriness kind of like around it.
So is this rift wide enough for us to go through? Or are we gonna have to charge it a little bit to try and like make it bigger, rip it open a little bit more.
We want to do the opposite. We want to close it, no?
I thought we were going through to get to the Feywild.
A Violet wants to go through, but I suppose we need to find the source of what is causing these.
Yeah,
I think that's
I
what the
thought,
Dream
and I
Weaver
thought
told
we
us
were
to
gonna.
do.
I thought we were gonna use the Feywild to like travel too, right?
So I'm gonna stop right there just for a second. Harry, I want you to roll an investigation.
Sure.
Don't screw it up. This is very important to our story here. Well, you screwed it up. See?
Actually, change that to a
You
perception.
have to do one thing. One
I
thing.
gotta roll again. I'm
No,
just
no,
kidding.
keep your roll.
I
Just
know, I was
yeah.
being silly. I'm being silly.
And what a silly building.
You sure you don't want investigation?
Yes.
it's 11.
11? Okay,
Yeah.
so you get a little bit closer to this like paper thin crack. And you can see through it a little bit more. And it seems kind of familiar to you, but at the same time it seems altered. So you get the feeling that it's the Fae, but it's not. There's something changed about it. It doesn't
feels
look the way
manufactured?
altered.
Altered. But like, can I tell if it was like altered on purpose or if it's like a side effect of something, or you know what I mean? Like, did someone do it on purpose, or is it like something's going wrong so it happened randomly? Or can I tell?
I don't think you can tell.
Okay.
You can use like your background information of like the dream sequence though. So I'll remind Harry. There was a line in the dream.
It wasn't in our summary. That was my bad.
The Dreamweaver said someone royally fucked up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So someone, okay, right. Someone fucked up, so we gotta fix their fuck up.
Classic Harry fuck up.
Oh yeah. There's something weird about this rift. guys.
And when you say
Classic
that,
A.
Violet's
Yeah.
going to walk over and kind of take a gander through. And she is going to like step back and say the same thing. You're right. This looks like home, but it also doesn't look like home. I don't know where that is.
Is that not like when you've been away for something for a while, you go, there's a few new buildings, it's a bit
Yeah.
like, how long have you been gone? Not long, no?
I mean months, I think.
You
But,
also gotta
the
remember this isn't like
time-
a small town, literally. Like it's not like it's popping up a new gas station. Like it's a Fey plane has existed for like since time began. It doesn't change as fast as things here would.
A gas station?
Oh my god, sorry. Like a new rock shop or like I don't know, what do you people do for fun? A new stick and rock shop or like a new bakery.
Do you use gas
Ah,
stations for
bakery.
fun?
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, you don't just huff gas on the weekends? Forget about things?
I'm addicted to breathing gasoline. Okay, so do you still want to go in and investigate, or shall we go back to the camp and tell the others, or...
I mean, it's definitely like probably pretty risky to go investigate, but like at the same time, like why not?
Well, can I? Because I don't know much about it, but Drugar would be kind of, I guess, assumed that is it evident that Drugar understands that maybe Harry and Violet have a little bit better understanding of what's going on.
I think you'd assume that, yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys, and so Drugar would be like, do you guys think that, is this a two-way door or is this like a one-way ticket? Can we pop in, pop out, and kind of see what's going on, or like Violet, do you have do you want to maybe take this risk and potentially go home? Is this something that's interested, or are you freaked out by this and you don't want to touch it?
I mean, that's not home.
Hmm.
There's something off.
So Latruda was kind of right, thinking that it could spit you out somewhere else.
Yeah, no,
always
that's
like-
definitely a possibility. That's part of the risk of going through for sure.
So
yeah.
if
I have-
if Violet's thinking that this isn't home, I think we close this sucker. That's what Drugar's thinking.
What if
I don't know how.
Okay.
It
But
could be generated from the other side, so...
What if
Fair.
what if we haven't consulted with any of my people at all, eh? Because they might have a better
No.
idea of what's going on.
you've been holding out on us, bro. Damn.
While
Well,
this
no,
conversation's
I
going
keep
on.
mentioning, like, every so often, you guys are like, hey, man, we should know something. I'm like, I could try to talk to, like, my fairy godmother. And
I
then
mean,
we
you
just
could
kinda,
do
like,
that on
move
your
along.
own, too. You could always do that, like, hey, like, what are you doing tonight? You could be like, oh, I'm gonna go off in the bush and talk to my patron or something.
Oh, I do that every morning.
While this is
Um,
going on, I'm starting to tie a rope to a tree.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
So, do we have, what can I leave? We don't have, like, honey or something, right?
Not something I care.
Or, like,
at
any
the ready.
nice
I
food.
I have honey for my tea.
I was gonna say, you
Need honey
definitely
for your
could
tea.
have honey around for tea
Um,
sweetening.
I got 3 jerkies.
If we have, like, honey and, like, a biscuit or something.
A biscuit? Wait, where do you think we are? 4
Like
seasons?
a biscuit for dipping in the tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have
yeah.
soothing cream.
I
mean,
think
I have-
I think biscuits might be a thing that would be in your rations,
Okay.
or like
Well, I'm gonna-
something like cracker or biscuit like.
So I'll go over, like, I'll go a little ways away from the rift, and I'll draw out. Drugar's not gonna like this. I'm gonna draw out a pentagram on the
Okay.
ground, and I'm gonna
Not cool.
I'm gonna put
At
candles.
the times.
I'll put candles at all the points, and I'm gonna put the biscuit with honey on it in the center of it. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna light all of them, and I'm gonna do like a tiny little summoning ritual to call out to not Mab, Leandacid, and see if I can get her to come visit and talk to us.
Do you say the Landacid name?
I will say her entire true name out loud.
Okay. And I remember that the possession people that you talked about before was not that name.
Yeah.
I think you did specifically say it. So
Yeah, you know that they're
Yeah.
called Denarians, and the only one that you know by name is Nicodemus.
Yeah. Which you saw in the
the one
dream,
I know?
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he Nicodemus was the one that was like across from Harry in the dream fight.
the one that we fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Drugar will still be a very uncomfortable, but and like ready to like let's roll. But then when you say the true name out loud, he kind of lowers it a bit. Like I guess that's fair. Maybe I'm metaing too much. Do you think Drugar would think this is a summoning thing based on the pranks that have been happening?
I think with
I'm
the
playing him dumber
pentagram,
than he
right?
is, to be honest.
Yeah,
He's-
it's the pentagram.
Like
but
you
it's
you can tell me I'm wrong, but
It is a pentagram. And like, yeah, and there's a candle at each point, and then the biscuit with honey in the middle, and I'll say her entire true name 3 times to summon her.
Fuck. Would he
Bloody Mary.
would he trust
Bloody
that?
Mary.
Like I don't know. Is Drugar superstitious? Probably.
I mean he's superstitious over that coin, so it maybe?
You know, I'm gonna
I'm
put
so
my hand
concerned.
on Drugar's shoulder.
Okay.
I've never
Yeah.
been so concerned about what Drugar's gonna do.
I actually trust me, dude. Me too.
Drugar, give me a hand with this, okay? I need a big rock or something.
Okay. Yeah, that would be wise. Occupying his mind somewhere else, easily distracted.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get a big rock. The rope's tied to the tree. The big rock. I'm just gonna like wait until further information. But my plan is to throw the big rock into the portal.
Okay.
That is attached to the tree. That's my plan. But I'm
Okay.
just gonna wait.
So you say her full true name 3 times. Hey, thanks for checking out Chicka D&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Also, it'd be really cool if you came and checked us out live at Chickadee93 on Twitch, where you get to participate in the conversation or watch us play D&D on campaign days. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye.